Once upon a time in a faraway land, there was a little girl who had a pet unicorn. Now this wasn't just any unicorn. This was a magical unicorn. Its horn could cure any illness, and its hooves never touched the ground, because it was always levitating a few inches above the ground. And the funniest thing about this unicorn was that it was rainbow colored. Not like the normal white unicorns with a single color of horn. No, this one was a whole kaleidoscope of colors. It was beautiful. The little girl loved her pet unicorn more than anything in the world. They would go on long walks in the forest, and the unicorn would use its magic to heal any animals that were sick or injured. The girl would laugh as the unicorn pranced around, its horn leaving a trail of glittery rainbow dust in the air. One day, while they were walking in the forest, the unicorn suddenly stopped. It looked down at its hoof and said in a tiny voice, "Oh dear, I have a splinter." The little girl gasped. She had never heard her unicorn speak before. "What should I do?" she asked. The unicorn sighed. "Well, I suppose you could pull it out with your magic hairbrush." The girl thought for a moment. "But my magic hairbrush only makes animals feel better. It doesn't pull splinters out." The unicorn nodded. "That's true. Then we'll need some help from the forest animals." So the girl went off to find some help. First, she went to see the wise old owl. "Oh, wise owl, please help my pet unicorn. It has a splinter in its hoof." The owl blinked slowly. "A splinter, you say? Well, that's a tough one. I'm afraid I can't help you." "Why not?" the girl asked. The owl hooted softly. "Because I'm blind, my dear. I can't see a splinter, even if it was right in front of my face." The girl sighed and thanked the owl anyway. She went to see the squirrel next, but he was just too busy burying his nuts for winter to help her. And the rabbit was taking a nap, so she didn't wake him up. But finally, she found the kind old badger. And when she told him about the unicorn and the splinter, he was happy to help. The badger led them deep into the forest to a clearing where a group of deer were grazing. "Excuse me," the girl said to the deer, "but would you mind helping my pet unicorn? It has a splinter in its hoof, and it really hurts." The deer all looked at each other and then back at the girl. "We're sorry," one of the deer said, "but we don't help unicorns." "Why not?" the girl asked. "Because," said the deer, "unicorns are mean and selfish. I'm sure that if we asked your unicorn for help, it wouldn't hesitate to use its magic horn to hurt us." "Oh, no, you're wrong," the girl said quickly. "My unicorn would never hurt anyone. It's kind and gentle, and it would never—" But before she could finish her sentence, the unicorn interrupted her. "Well, actually, I did use my magic horn to scare away a family of bears earlier today. I told them that their cubs were made of delicious rainbow-flavored popsicle." "Did I do something wrong?" The deer all looked at each other again. "Well," said one of them finally, "if you want help from us, I suppose it's time we got to work." The deer all crowded around the unicorn, each trying to figure out where the splinter was. After a few moments, one of the deer spoke up. "I think I see it. Right here, right in the center of its hoof." The unicorn winced as the deer nudged the splinter free. Then it hopped up and down on its hoof to get it to stop bleeding. "There," said the deer. "All better." The unicorn nodded. "Thanks for helping me, everyone. Come on, let's go home now." And as they walked back through the forest, the little girl couldn't help but smile. She was so happy that her pet unicorn was feeling better. The end.